Hi, I'm Katie Donovan, the founder of a blog called themothersaddictionjourney.com, and I'm also a nationally certified family recovery coach. And a lot of people had asked, what is a family recovery coach? What do you do? How does it benefit? What's the difference between that and say an Al-Anon or Nar-Anon support group? And I will tell you why I do this, why I love what I do, how you can become one yourself if you would like. I was trained by Callie Estes of the Addictions Academy, and she is absolutely amazing, an incredible woman who has been a tremendous mentor to me. And when my own daughter struggled with addiction and was in several different treatment facilities, there really wasn't a ton of family support. Maybe there was a family session with her therapist one time or another, and some did offer a family weekend, but it was very difficult for me to attend that if it was out of state. And they would encourage, of course, to go to support groups such as Families Anonymous, Al-Anon, Nar-Anon, and those are great. But for me personally, I needed something very direct. I needed personal direction from someone that had been through it, someone that was very familiar with how families are affected by addiction, because it's a whole other ball game. And I think those of you who could be watching this that have been affected by addiction, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not something that a general therapist can really help with because they're not completely understanding of the disease. And once I became trained, I fell in love with seeing families heal. When I was healing myself, when I had my own coach, not only did it make me much stronger as a person, as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, once I started becoming stronger, ironically, my daughter started becoming stronger in her recovery. You can help families heal. There's a huge hole that's missing in therapy and in addiction, and that is the family side. There isn't a lot of attention to it. And treatment centers, I think every single treatment center should have a family coach on staff where if their loved one is in treatment, the family needs to heal too. The family needs to know how to handle these particular situations. Get rid of the anxiety that you feel as much as you possibly can, and learn how to handle certain situations, such as when they come home from treatment, or even about enabling. And to be honest with you, I kept hearing this term enabling being thrown around when my daughter was struggling, and I just thought in general it didn't apply to me until I really learned what it was. And I was like, oh my God, I'm like the number one enabler of all time. And I had no idea. And teaching families truly about addiction, sometimes they can really become angry and bitter because of where addiction has led their loved one. And when as families can become educated on this, I see so many kids that work their butts off in treatment and they come out feeling strong and in structure, and then the families haven't healed. The families are still in their own ways as well, and it can really put their recovery backwards if they're not, the families aren't truly educated. And also, as a mom, I lost myself. I didn't know who I was anymore. I identified how I felt at that moment and how my daughter was doing. If she was in active addiction, I was a wreck. If she was clean and happy, I was happy. And I learned that I cannot identify with myself and how she's doing at that moment. That even if she's in active addiction or not, I have to be at peace with myself. I have to keep working on my own recovery, not hers. Taking the focus off of her and onto me, because no matter what, I was still a mother. I am still a friend. I am still a wife. My life still has to go on no matter what. So again, I encourage everyone, I think having a family coach and becoming a family coach is one of the most important things that can truly help an entire family heal in this process. And if you'd like to become a family coach, I invite you to take the class that I'm teaching next, which is September 28th and 29th. It's all online, it's virtual on a webinar, and you can sign up at theaddictionsacademy.com. I would love to see your smiling faces there and help you guide families to their healing. Thank you.